Well, this video was supposed to be a cute weekend situation on the island, and it turned into a nightmare, hot and quick. That is my collarbone, not in place. Broke it, and this is my PSA to you. Do not, in any circumstance, sober or not, get on a piggyback ride. Just don't do it. I don't know how many times I've said this before, and I got on someone's back. Made poor choices, and I broke my freaking collarbone. Could have been way worse. Could have been so much worse. This is 2 days after it happened. I am just hanging out. It's really wild. They just send you home in a sling and tell you to take Advil. So, if this ever happens to you, call your doctor and get a prescription for better medication, because shit is so painful. I just got a prescription and I'm gonna take medication. It's much stronger than Advil, and sleep this pain off. If you ever broke your collarbone before and have any tips on healing, let me know in the comments below, because I really don't want this to heal poorly. I don't want to have a hunchback or like a crooked neck or something. But I will follow up on Friday to see if it's healing properly. Fingers crossed, so I don't have to have surgery. But yeah, that happened. Again, I'm only coming on here to talk about this so that no one ever goes on another piggyback ride in their life. Just don't do it. Do not get on people's shoulders. It's so not worth it. It's not fun. It's not even that comfortable to do it in the first place, you know? Stupid. So, content won't be up for a while, sadly. Won't be able to make fashion videos because I can't even get out of my bathing suit top that I've been in for 3 days. But if you could like and share and watch all my other fashion videos, that would be really nice. Share with your friends, let them know. Watch Layla's fashion videos, because I'm sad I can't make any more for you right now. I had so many ideas. Just another problem to get through, you know? Another thing that might hold you back, but just keep pushing through. You got this. My neck is tingling right now, so I'm gonna go, and I will update you sometime soon. Bye. I can eat normal food, but the way that I fell, I hit my face, so my jaw's really sore. So, kind of on a soup diet until I can bite down. Even doing that hurts to like get food out of your teeth. It's really wild when you hurt yourself. Even when I had my appendix out, how connected everything is. Like, even talking hurts. It's fucking wild. feel like this clicking. Oh, burping hurts. It's really gross. The clicking feeling kind of just like makes me nauseous thinking about my bone clicking. I'm gonna need Botox. I'm getting like a permanent wrinkle from just frowning. I can't stop. Hello. I haven't brushed my teeth in 2 days. I smell. I've had a sponge bath, but it's this armpit. I can just smell it. God dang it. It's Saturday. I had my doctor appointment yesterday at the fracture clinic, and drum roll, surgery next week. I had a mental breakdown about it. I am still not happy. I am trying to keep my mental health stable. I'm not really worried about the surgery. It's more so like the recovery situation. Like I've now hit a kind of comfortable zone with pain that I'm like stressed about being in pain again. And last time I had surgery, I threw up so much from the anesthetic because I don't know if I'm like allergic to it, but like definitely an adverse reaction to it, like not happy with anesthetic. My body just does not enjoy it very much. So I'm afraid about like throwing up with a collarbone that's been recently worked on. That's gonna be really uncomfortable because throwing up with my stomach being torn open, I'm so dramatic, with my stomach, with my appendix, like that hurt a lot. So, and then I puked the next day at home, which was way more painful, and I'm just afraid of that. But we are taking, we've talked, my boyfriend and I, he's going to take, good care of me, and we've talked about him making sure I wake up to eat and like not sleeping too long with painkillers, because that's what fucked me up last time. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this video because I want to document it for myself. See what happens in life, and if I'm shaking, it's because I'm used to holding things for a long time. This is going to be the angle that we're at now. This is a bad angle. Nobody likes this one, but I can't hold my phone anymore.
Tonight is all...
Nope. I'm just like really bummed that I can't do fashion videos. I had so many things planned. Sorry, that was a phone call, cut off. I don't really know where I was, but yeah, videos, I'm really bummed. I had a lot of things planned. It's now fall. It's my favorite season of all time. I was supposed to be on a hike today. The weather's stunning. I'm just, going through the motions of not feeling happy. But yeah, for all of us that struggle, hello, collarbone sticking out. For all of us that struggle with really shitty things, just know there's always light at the end of the tunnel here. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get through. We're gonna feel better. It just takes time. It's really hard to go through it and feel happy, but I actually was watching I've been listening to podcasts because, at night I just want to like lie down and close my eyes because I'm so stoned on medication. Jesus. Why is this so heavy? I was listening to the Goop podcast about just like, I think it was like positive, like finding, what's it called? It was about creating our own luck and like finding serendipity or something. I don't even know right now. God, my brain doesn't work anymore. Anyway, it was like finding your own luck, and like even though like this, to anyone that I've talked to and myself, it feels like an unlucky moment. But I'm trying to like change that and try and turn my luck around. If you know me, I feel like I'm a little bit of an unlucky person. And it's really hard to stay positive through that a lot of the time. I just feel like I kind of get like the short end of the stick a lot. Like every day, all day, things happen to me that are situations that just don't happen to other people, and I always feel like I'm just an ant under a hot magnifying glass. But yeah, I've been listening to that podcast. My sister sent me a meditation. I'm just really trying to take this and turn it around and just find some positivity. So that's my new goal in life. But yeah, the Goop podcast is sick. I'm such a Gooper person. I love Goop. And that was really interesting, and I highly recommend listening to it if you also feel like an unlucky person. Because it really sucks to feel that way, and it can be really hard on your mental health. But positivity, my friends. I really hope I make sense right now. But yeah, I've just been chilling in bed. Not traveling 2020, but travel pillows are still coming in handy. That's my whole boob. Oh wow. Thankfully, I was wearing a bathing suit when this whole situation happened, which was lucky, so we'll take that. Because it's been very comfortable to like unhook it and just hook it back on when I need it. I wasn't wearing a t-shirt that would have had been ripped off and all this jazz. I'm trying to put outfits back on, like, can't even imagine. So that was lucky, and I'm glad I didn't cut it off because this bathing suit is from Minnow Bathers, and it was $100 for the top, and I splurged on myself for one moment in my whole life, and yeah, I was afraid they would chop it off, and they didn't, so bless. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Surgery in 4 days, and yeah, that's life right now. I have to get a COVID test, so that's really great. Not only am I in pain, I now have to shove a Q-tip up my nose when I've been ultra safe and not having to hang out with people, even though these freaking influencers are running wild around fucking New York and the Hamptons and getting instant COVID tests, and I have to go travel to a COVID center, get a test, wait for the results 3 days before my surgery. You know, like if we could have rapid testing in the hospital, that would be really cool, but no, the Hamptons influencers get that stuff because money rules the world, I guess. Shitheads. Yeah. So yeah, that's my next step in this whole situation. I will update you on how that goes because I'm a little bit nervous to have a thing shoved up my nose. I've heard it's kind of painful, but I've also had things shoved up my nose because I have allergies, so I'm expecting it to be kind of similar to that, just like really sucky. Yeah. Catch you, I don't know, some next day. Oh, I have a picture of my x-ray. I'll insert that because that is freaky. Honestly, like even before I sat down with the doctor, like they sat me down in the little waiting room at the fracture clinic to like go over next steps, and my x-ray was sitting on the computer, and I was like, surgery for sure. And then they came in and told me I still bald, like as if I wasn't surprised, but yeah, for sure. For sure. Shit is not lined up. Everyone that was like, oh yeah, my collarbone like broke in 3 places and it just healed on its own, and I'm like, cool. I have to have surgery. I'm about to be the bionic? I'm about to be a bionic woman. I have to go now. I'm so loopy. So today I am, oh, you can see that yellowy green happening. Bruise is coming in ripe. We went to get the COVID test today. You have to go get tested before you go into surgery. So we did that. It's really not that bad. I feel like people flipped out or were like very dramatic, and like it sucks for 10 seconds. They kind of just like shove a Q-tip up there and wiggle it around a little bit for 10 seconds, which is unfun, but if I had to do that once a week to know that I was safe, like it's really not that bad. It kind of just feels like you cough, like you're kind of like you do that a lot, which kind of gets you through. You could stick like your tongue to the top of your mouth. I think that would help, but yeah, you can like moan it out. She was fine with that. I was like, it kind of just feels like you're gonna sneeze, and then it kind of just feels like you have like something stuck up in there for like a minute after, and yeah, you blow your nose and you're good to go. So yeah, if you have to get the test or you're anxious to get the test, I was so anxious, I was like sweating in my palms, and it literally was nothing, especially compared to this fucking thing going on. Wow, camera's really picking up that color. Cute. So today is Sunday, and yeah, I think 3 more days till surgery. My arm's getting tired. Ankles in this video are gonna be really sexy. Yeah, 3 more days till surgery. Just hanging in there. Pain management, it's not so bad. In comparison to like what I felt like at the beginning of the week. Feeling pretty good. I am actually able to make myself a tea. The kettle's not very full, so I can lift it. And yeah, I am watching, what am I watching? The 2nd season of, first I just finished Sharp Objects. I wanted to watch that for a while, and I only watched 2 episodes on a plane, and then I never got to finish it. So I finished that. Pretty good. Ending was a little like not as satisfying as I wanted it to be, but whatever. And then I'm watching Big Little Lies season 2. Shout out to my friend Britt for giving me her HBO login. And yeah, and then I think, I don't know, there's a couple other things I want to watch, and I'll keep you updated. This video will not be up like pre-surgery or like in between, so I mean, you can always send your recommendations for shows. I always love those, but most likely I will be well into recovery by the time this video is up, because I can't edit with one hand. I feel gross. My hair is absolutely disgusting. This is starting to heal, which is nice. And my ear, this thing just looks so gross. Yeah, that's the update. I will check in with you on another day, because all I do is sit and watch TV in like a sideways position. You can really see the bone. Wow. Oof. It's not fun. Not fun.
Well, don't have him. That is such lawyer shit. It is lawyer shit. I think I'm getting out of criminal law. Confession.
I told you from day one that he was playing games.
You should have got that from me.
That is a cop-out.
You tell me that. You couldn't find my gun, and you're the one that let Nunnally take the confession of a guy.
I just made myself lunch all by myself with one hand, and I am very proud. This is a proud moment, y'all. Feeling so good. I just don't want to show you my neck, so this is gonna be on an angle. Never ending dishes, because Tyler doesn't like to do dishes, but it's fine. He's doing everything, so go boyfriend. I have to really pay attention. Yeah, I just made lunch by myself, and I'm really flipping proud of myself. Like, goals. I'm an independent woman, so it's really hard to rely on someone else to do stuff for you and like not be able to do anything for yourself. So this is a moment I've been waiting for, is to support myself. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch, chill out for a bit, and yeah. Can't wait to wash my hair later. I am just a beauty queen lately. Bye. I am covering my incision because I took the band-aid off and it's pretty gory looking. Like, it's really not that bad. I've had surgery before with my appendix, so I know that the Steri-Strip thing is just like, on the surface it looks scarier than it is, and then you take them off and it's really not that bad, so that's what I'm going with. Hoping the scar is okay. I'm a little nervous. I did a little research last night on collarbone surgery, which you really should never ever do until months later, but here I am. I had to scratch my nose. I only have one hand. Today is Sunday, so I had surgery Wednesday. It's technically, I think, day 4 of recovery post-surgery, like, because the surgery was Wednesday morning. That kind of was like a whole day, but not really, so we're counting today as 4 days and not 5. I feel really good. This is why I have not been on here yet, because the first 2 to 3 days were like hell. It just sucks. I was so frigging out of it. Like, they give you Oxycontin, which you just turn into like a drooling zombie, and you cannot like keep your eyes open, and it's awful. My body does not do well with pain medication, so by the second day I was throwing up. I just threw up once, so I stopped immediately. It was like Tylenol only, and then now I take Advil just because Tylenol also hurts my stomach a lot. But you can't take Advil right away because I think it's a blood thinner, so they don't want you to obviously bleed. Want your cut to heal. So yeah, I'm good. Feeling fan-frickin-tastic, to be quite honest. Like, I can't really do anything or lift anything. Still have my boyfriend, thank the Lord, we live together and are together, doing everything for me, which is awesome. The man is my favorite human on the planet, and I owe him just the nicest birthday dinner next month. I am going to treat him when I am back in motion, which I will be by then, so boy, you will be spoiled, promise. Not that I have any money, but like, spoiled with love. Overall, in comparison to like a break and then having surgery, like, I mean, being broken sucks. My break was awful. So I just like felt it clicking all of the time. So I felt just gross. Like, your body just knows it's like not good. I'm gonna put you like this. Sorry, that sucks, but your body just like knows it's not in place, so you just feel like super nauseous and off and like uncomfortable. I wasn't in as much pain like going into surgery, which made me really anxious just because it's like, ugh, you have to go through all that pain again. But honestly, it's so worth it, because now I feel like I'm locked in again. Like, I feel like my body makes sense, and I am good to go. I feel like I'm gonna get emotional just because this whole thing's like been really shitty and it sucks. It kind of just sucks to like feel like you're being punished for having fun. And I feel like a lot of shitty things happen to me sometimes, but from this experience, I'm gonna just try and be positive and just like change my outlook a little bit. I feel like I've been a really like negative person the last few years, so I like my whole life. But I think, I don't know, I like listening to this podcast I mentioned where it's like you change your luck or whatever just by like, you know, this happening, like paying it forward kind of thing. Like, if somebody cuts you off in a line, like, just let the person next time, like, go in front of you and say, like, no problem, and just, like, change your mindset. Like, it's not actually going to change your luck. It's not actually going to make you a luckier person, but it's going to make you a happier person overall and, like, feel better mentally. So I think that's just kind of where my brain's at. This happened under the influence of alcohol. I was extremely drunk. So my filter of making good decisions was gone. I also don't remember any of it. I assume this happened because I didn't have shoes on. So the person that I fell off of offered a piggyback is what my mind is probably making sense of right now. But, like, I don't really know what happened at all. There comes a time where, like, this shit kind of happens and you have to, like, really realize that it's time to stop. One, I am not 16 anymore, so, like, the bounce back thing, you know, this is my body forever. I'm not invincible. I don't want to fuck myself up forever. I could have broke my freaking neck. I could have smashed all of my teeth. Like, there's just so many other things that could have happened. Where, as much as this whole thing sucks big time, this is, like, not as bad as it could have been. So I am, like, very grateful for what's going on and the position I'm in, and I can heal and, like, live in an amazing country with free healthcare. Like, I just can't even imagine people that got hurt and can't afford this stuff. It actually, like, it just kills me. It's eye-opening to, like, your privilege, you know? I just realized how, like, lucky that I am when I think that I'm an unlucky person. Like, for the way that this was handled is pretty good. Could be a lot worse, so yeah. Now that I'm on the mend, I can, like, see those things a little bit better. It was pretty hectic the last 2 weeks of just, like, going through shitty pain and then gearing up for surgery, which I have, like, the worst anxiety ever, and, like, even though I've done surgery twice now, I still would have a meltdown every single time. Like, just not okay with that. It's the most humanizing thing that happens to you. Like, it makes you realize how small you are and how easy it is to, like, hurt yourself, and, like, you are not invincible. And, like, walking into that hallway felt like a freaking movie. Like, all of these people with their get-ups on and, like, scrubbing down their bodies and putting on their scrubs to go into a bunch of, like, OR rooms. Like, it was insane. Like, walking down a hallway with all these doctors, like, getting ready to go into all these rooms and fixing people, and walking into this room with, like, neon lights and taking your robe off, and you're, like, this vulnerable little human and you just put your freaking life in the hands of people that, like, fix you, and they're amazing and they're so nice. And I went to St. Mike's in Toronto, and I don't think anyone from there is, like, going to watch this, but, like, just extremely thankful for all of the nurses and doctors I had. They were all so nice, and yeah, it's a crazy job, and they really do take care of you, and they just want to make sure that you're going to be okay. And, like, if you have really bad anxiety like I do, it was really nice to go to that situation feeling like they were there to give a shit, essentially. But yeah, it's just a wild experience, but I don't think I'll ever be good at surgery. Like, that was fucking terrifying. Going under is terrifying. It's just not a fun thing. But yeah, good now. My lip was fat from the breathing tube, which gave me, like, literally 8 canker sores the next day. It was kind of frigged, but you can get canker sores from, like, being punched in the face. Like, it's just, like, abrasion or whatever can cause them, so that's what happened there. But it's all good now. It was funny because, like, again, like, my nurses were just so sweet and, like, just always trying to make you, like, come out of a negative place. Like, she was like, lots of girls pay money to look that way, so, and it was just like adorable and cute, and we had a good laugh about it, even though I was so out of it, stoned. Just like coming out of anesthetic is a freaking ride. But yeah, just the nicest nurses ever. I will give you a warning, and I will show you what this looks like right now. I took the bandage off, so if you're queasy, don't look. Skip ahead a couple of seconds. I put a band-aid on because there's like a wire, kind of like fishing line type of thing that was there, and one of the strips came off when we took the band-aid off. So put a band-aid on there so I don't hook it, because that would be fucked up to pull that off. Those come off in about a week when I go see my doctor for my follow-up. Yeah, this whole situation's been really weird. Again, seeing, you know, the glass half full. It is the end of summer, thankfully. I didn't have to deal with this at the beginning of summer. That's a plus. If you make it to the end of any of these videos, I am forever grateful to you for putting up with me rambling on, especially in this video. It's just gonna be a lot of like rambling, but the amount of work that it's gonna take for me to make one of these videos is gonna be wild. But I kind of just wanted to make this one as like a PSA to all y'all to watch your alcohol intake and make good decisions, and don't be stupid. You only have one life to live. Just try not to F up, you know, because it really sucks. It can happen in a blink of an eye. This was such a freak accident to happen. People piggyback every day. I'd say there's about a billion piggybacks a day, but so stupid because I'm like the queen of no piggybacks. Like, I know you can freaking lose teeth from that. It's just, I can't even believe that this happened. It's actually insane. But I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. Have 2 drinks, drink lots of water, see where you're at, and then have another drink if you'd like. Usually by that time you realize, I don't really need to be wasted to have fun. You can just have a couple of drinks that are delicious. You know, you don't have to go and like chug vodka sodas to have fun. And if you do, you might want to think about why that's happening. That's not what happened in this case. We were just stupid, like drinking tequila Negronis and like drinking out of a bourbon bottle and like just being wild and stupid because we were all just like, you know, it's been a long couple of months of COVID, and we actually got to like hang out together in our small group, hang out on the island, our favorite place in Toronto, just like enjoy the last bit of summer for our birthday and celebrate our friend, and like shit just hit the fan and it sucks. But it happened. And I just wanted to film this to look back on it in a few years and just remind myself bad things can happen really quickly, but that you will also get through it. I suffer with mental health and like trying to keep my brain happy and positive a lot, but going through situations like this reminds me of, you know, how strong we can all be, and we can really get through things that are like really, really crappy. Also, if any of my friends are watching, holy moly, is it amazing when something like this happens to see how your friends come through for you. Like, so nice. Like, people made us food. Our family made us food. Like, so much food. Our friends made us food, brought us food, ordered us food to our house, bought me a pillow. Like, I'm like beyond. Just like beyond grateful, and it just feels like you don't deserve these people in your life when you like do something so stupid to yourself, but like people just come through and take care of you, and it shows how much, like, you know, your friends love you, which is nice to know for sure. And I love them beyond. If any of you are watching, love you. Thank you for taking care of me. Remember to take care of your friends and support your friends, because holy crap, when you need them, and the ones that love you will definitely be there for you, and it shows when something like this happens. Thank you for watching. If you watched this whole video of me just like being ridiculous, I don't even know what the other footage is like. I was pretty much on painkillers the whole time, so cool. But yeah, thanks for being a follower, subscriber. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever broken your collarbone, if you've ever had collarbone surgery, because holy moly, there's got to be more of us, because this seems to be very popular, breaking our collarbones. A lot of people have messaged me and said they've done it. Not many have had surgery over it, but I was one of the lucky ones to really break it bad. Oh god, sorry. I was one of the lucky ones to really snap that thing in a not so good way. But yeah. And remember, vitamin E cream, people. The Body Shop vitamin E cream. If you ever have a scrape, a bump, a pimple, anything that's affecting you negatively on your skin, the Body Shop cream will change and save your life. I don't have a single scar. It's a little bit pink because it's fresh baby new skin, but like no scars. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm rambling. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Friends, I love you. Family, I love you. You've all been incredible and helpful and amazing throughout this whole freaking process, and does not go unnoticed. I will see you in the next video. Bye.